During his 98 years, former President Jimmy Carter visited Kentucky several times, mostly to serve others.
With the former president now in hospice care, tonight WDRB's Molly Jett tells us about the impact he had on the Bluegrass. Molly?
Our 39th president, Jimmy Carter, used to be a carpenter, so naturally he spent a lot of time with Habitat for Humanity. But according to one man in Lexington 3 years ago, Carter told him his 1997 trip to eastern Kentucky was by far one of his favorites.
I'm gonna keep it moving.
Former President Jimmy Carter is most known for his humanitarian work.
He sets a great example. He's a strong Christian. He puts his faith into action.
Lyle Hanna works for the Kentucky Habitat for Humanity in Lexington.
At some point, we thought, boy, wouldn't it be cool to get President Carter to Kentucky?
In 1995, Hanna visited Carter in his hometown of Plains, Georgia.
And I said, we want to build 50 houses in a week in Appalachia. And I think it'd be a great project, for you, and we hope you'll give it serious consideration. And he said, well, I've heard about it. It sounds really exciting. We'll talk some more.
So after a few conversations, Carter agreed and went to work in eastern Kentucky.
Through describing this glorious thing, that you're going to have houses built in 7 different places and 8 different places, and you're going to fly around from one place to a helicopter. We're going to build 52 houses the first year. Rose and I looked at each other and said, no way, can we do that?
And so, in 1997, the Jimmy Carter work project, called Hammering in the Hills, was born.
I think we all realized after we've gotten involved in Habitat, building houses side by side with wonderful homeowners, that this is a blessing given to us by God, as well as a blessing for the homeowners to own the houses.
He really touched a lot of people in Kentucky.
Taking time to visit each town, Pikeville, Brea, Moorhead, and more, to build 50 homes in 1 week with this hammer.
He is so caring, and he's so smart and hardworking, and he gets people motivated. And Habitat's just fortunate that he decided to help Habitat. There are a lot of neat stories about how he decided to do that, because he really put us on the map once he did.
One project that turned into a personal, lifelong friendship for Hanna.
It's going to be sad to lose him, because he's such a bright light. He leads a lot of people to do really good things for other people in the world. That's something we need. We need it now.
Hanna has stayed in touch with the Carter family, meeting with them more than a dozen times in the last 44 years. Carter also visited Bardstown, Kentucky, and attended the Derby. In Lexington, with photojournalist Neil Johnson, I'm Molly Jett, WDRB News.